Live from the happiest place in the Lone Star State, welcome back to the Talking Mickey Project. From trivia and trip reports to unboxings and interviews, TMP is your home, a special home for Disney fans of all abilities. Now, from the TMP studios high above the skyline of the Alamo City, it's your host, Emma.
Hi, everyone.
This is our show tonight.
Yeah.
And here is your host.
Me.
It's me, or her, I should say.
Me.
So, I am me, and she is her, and you are here, as I said yesterday. So, welcome back, everybody. We got a bunch of folks that are already chatting. Hey, John, welcome back. Good to see you.
Yeah.
And Jonathan, welcome back. Good to see you also. And let's see. Who else is here? Michael Hirshheimer's here. Good to see you, Michael. And then also Mike is here.
You're good, Mike, now.
That's right. Good evening. Good to see you. Hey, Miss Libby is here also.
Hi, Miss Libby. Hello.
All right.
Guys, comment down below. Can y'all hear us and see our query?
Yes, we are working on our internet service again.
Yeah.
And we think we've made some improvements, but so we will see. Please let us know what you're seeing and whether it's coming in well. Birthday Fam is on tonight's Disney Trivia live stream. Oh, Birthday Fam. Cool.
Oh.
And
Well, happy birthday, then.
me and you said my name right. Yes. There you go. I remember your name. I remember that from the first time. And then Miss Libby says hi. Well, tonight, everybody, we are talking about Emma's what? What's the name of the show tonight?
My top 5 YouTubers that would like, my top 5 Disney history YouTubers that would like to interview and why.
There you go. And except we've added one more, so it's actually top 6.
Yeah.
And these are all Disney YouTubers that Emma has not yet interviewed, but that she would like to interview, right? Right?
Yeah.
Don't stare at the chat.
I
I know. We have reached out to some of them, but not all of them.
Yeah.
And we've not yet heard back from most of them,
Yeah.
but we're hoping to, because Emma is a huge fan of all these Disney
Yeah.
history YouTubers and all the documentaries that they make on
Yeah.
YouTube. She's talked to Defunct Land,
Mr. Kevin Perger.
Kevin Perger. She's talked to who? Lots of other people that have done Disney history, including author David Koenig, right?
Yeah.
And he has done an amazing an amazing book called The 55ers. There's a great episode about that. But
Miss President on.
yeah, it looks like we're having some live streaming issues.
Wait, is it wagging on everyone then? Please comment below because it looks like wagging on ours.
It looks like we have green eyes on the screen.
Oh, we're cats now.
I wonder what
We're
that's about.
Sophie.
I wonder
That
what
was
it's that
my
about.
first cat, by the way.
let's not worry about it.
Oh, no.
Does it still look like green eyes? Yeah, I guess it does. It's freezing a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot. I am so sorry. Okay, good, Mike. It's clear to you. Let's hope it stays that way.
Yeah.
We are trying to upgrade our service to a gigabit service, and it's, never easy, even when you think it should. And Mike says, looks good and good sounds here. Looks good and sounds good here, too. All right.
Thank you.
If I can read, that would be great. All right. So why don't we get started? Are you ready?
Yeah.
All right. What we're going to do is put their channels up, and we're going to talk a little bit about their channels.
Yeah.
And the first one, who is that going to be? The first one, we're going to do them in alphabetical order, all 6. And the first one is who?
Alex the Historian,
Alex the Historian.
who was also a former Disney cast member.
That's right. He was a cast member at Disneyland. So
Sorry for counting.
let's put up, well, that's Emma's channel. So if you haven't subscribed, feel free to do so.
And hit the notification button.
So here is Alex's channel. And we are actually subscribed, but we're not logged in, so you can't see that. And we also have the bell on for all of these channels because we watch all those, right?
Yeah.
So Alex the Historian is a former cast member at Disneyland. He used to live in Southern California, and I think he lives now I think he lives in Oregon, I believe now. But he is very knowledgeable about Disneyland history. So, Emma, what makes you like Alex the Historian's channel?
Well, he's a very good guy with history.
With his series?
History.
Oh, with history, yes. Okay.
He has done some spooky stories.
Spooky stories.
With the ghost stories.
Oh, my
At
goodness.
Disneyland. And I remember watching those and I love them.
And
Like I like weird and creepy stuff.
he does, I'll show you, this is some of the previews here. This is one he did, Walt's Disneyland Railroad History Part 1. And then he's got other stuff that's on there. He does some history outside of Disneyland.
Yeah.
Because he likes attractions and things as well. So he has some stuff about the Queen Mary,
Yeah.
which is interestingly is a ship that was used for troop transport in World War II. And my grandpa, your great-grandpa, was actually on that ship.
Uh-huh.
That's right. So isn't that interesting? But that's it. You can see there on the top of his YouTube banner. And then you also see the trains, obviously, and the picture from Disneyland. So he does documentaries about ride history, about Disneyland history, about Walt himself.
Now, was it the second Queen Mary, right? Or is it the first one that still parked in California?
It's the one that's parked.
Okay.
Yeah, the Queen Mary 2 is the one they use today. See, so he has one here. It's Ocean Liner Collection. So his artifacts from things. And so he has a whole series on the Queen Mary. He has a series called Who Was Walt Disney? And he also has things called the Disneyland Experience, where if you look at his playlist, he's got a lot of things that are actually in Disneyland. So he talks about Adventureland and New Orleans Square, all the different things and different lands of the place. And then also he talks about, he does walking tours when he used to live in Southern California and when he visits. So his perspective is from a former Disneyland cast member, and it's really kind of cool.
Why does he still have his hat?
I don't know, huh? That was kind of one of his trademarks, huh? It may still be because it is in his logo. So Alex the Historian, if you haven't watched it, he does a great job researching things, right?
Yeah.
So why do you want to interview him? What do you think would be interesting to talk to him about?
About how he got into to be a cast member first.
How he got to be a cast member.
And how he started his YouTube channel. And why he wanted to do it.
And maybe also would be cool because he used to live there. Now he doesn't. He lives in a different part of the country. Yeah. What's it like still doing Disney history from somewhere else?
Wait, isn't Oregon at the very top, like near the border to Canada?
It is right below Washington. Washington's on the border.
Oh.
So it's Washington, Oregon, California.
Oh.
So I think he lives in Oregon. So anyway, Alex the Historian, if you have not seen, is a good channel to go subscribe to. He's got about 18,800 subscribers. And I think he needs to have more because he does a really good job of research and a good job of presenting it. Huh? His speaking voice is really good. Yeah. What else?
Oh, well, also like to talk about his ghost story experiences.
His ghost story experiences?
Yeah. He actually had a cow experience before.
I'm looking at a comment. There's a good channel, Offhand Disney, and great channel, AJ Disney Food Blog. We are going to be talking about one of those in a few minutes. Michael says also, the Queen Mary was painted gray and called the Gray Ghost. I've heard that.
Really?
Michael knows a lot. That's really cool. Thanks for adding that because that's a good point. It doesn't look like it does now when you see it in the photo, right? Or it didn't look like that.
Why are they clear it?
It says, I love when we a guest speaker or we have a guest speaker. Cool. Yeah. Hey, Sarah. And Michael also says, Walt Disney World used to have its own airport. That's right. It had something called a what? Stoleport.
Stoleport.
STOL. What did that stand for?
Walt Disney.
STOL. Short?
Airport.
No. Short takeoff.
Short takeoff.
And landing.
And landing.
So STOL. short, take off and landing. Because it was really short runway.
Hey, God.
Yeah. Hey, Sean, welcome back. Good to see you again. Thanks for coming back tonight. So that was number 1. So we'll jump back real quick just to show you. So if you haven't yet, check out Alex the Historian. So who is number 2, Emma, on your list of people you would love to interview and yet hadn't yet had an opportunity to, but really want to recommend to other people? Who's next? If we're going in alphabetical order, I think it's this guy.
Disney Dan.
Disney Dan.
Now there are 2 Disney Dans on YouTube. One with a Z, the other with an X. Disney Dan is this one with an X.
Right. Disney Dan with a Z is also a really good channel. He doesn't do kind of like the histories and things that we'll talk about in a second. But it's also really good.
Where's the one Alex's page?
Well, we haven't put the page up yet. If you look right here. Yeah, we're good. So, yes, we're going to go over to Disney Dan's channel now and show you what his looks like. Whoops. Add stream. There we go. And get that off of there. So, the person you're seeing on the screen is Disney Dan.
Is that what he looks like?
That's what he looks like. So his latest video is called Why Disneyland Phantasmic. Why Disneyland Phantasmic is the GOAT, the greatest of all time. And you'll see the preview there.
What is GOAT though?
Greatest of all time.
Oh.
Yeah. When somebody says, oh, that's the GOAT, that means it's the greatest of all time.
I thought they were talking about an animal.
Well, that comes from that. So there you go. So anyway, what do you like about Disney Dan? Why do you like his channel and want to recommend it to other people?
He does really good history of costume evolution, which is called D-Story, which he calls it.
Diz story, that's right. Instead of history, it's Diz story. Diz story.
Yeah.
So as you're seeing on the screen there, he has a history of costumes. So the costume evolution of Mickey Mouse, he's even got Chuck E. Cheese and Spider-Man and lots of others. But he traces the history of what the costumes were like when they first brought the characters into the parks, for example, and then what they turned into. And he's also done that for lots of other things like the Muppets, which are now part of Disney. And even Mario.
Yeah.
So that's pretty cool. So he has that series, and he also talks about the weirdness of Disney parades. So things that are interesting and unusual about Disney parades. He's got
you need to do Crowley of Bring Come True.
The sing-alongs and everything else. So Disney Dan has about 193,000 subscribers. He has a lot of subscribers.
Yeah.
And he's usually really always upbeat,
Yeah.
positive, and fun to listen to. He does a lot of research. He puts out a video, I guess, looks like once a week.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So not a ton of videos, but 4 times a week, given that much content, is probably pretty good, huh? So what do you think? Why do you want to talk to Disney Dan? Specifically, what questions do you think you might have for him?
I like to ask him, why does he want to do the history of all the costumes for Disney and other companies?
Like, where'd that idea come from?
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's unusual, right? I don't think anybody else has ever done that.
And
What?
can he do... Wait, I don't know if he done this yet, though.
What?
Can he do a reaction video for the 10th video anniversary of the Walt Disney World?
Centennial? Why?
Because Disney World carries 50 this year.
Oh, for the 50th? And you want to see him do a reaction video for the 10th anniversary?
Because, Disney might not do a 50th parade like they have
nice
done
if
in
they did.
several years.
Yeah, but you're right. It would be cool if he had a copy of the video of when your mother and I actually marched in one of those parades.
I actually found some old photos, I think, back in one of my old drawings.
One day we need to show those to everybody.
Yeah.
That was a very long time ago.
I think I find out
40
what
years.
happened to them, though.
That was like 40 years ago. Long time ago. So, all right. So Disney Dan is awesome.
Yeah.
You want to talk to him, first of all, I guess, about why he started his channel and all that. But specifically, you want to know about why he does videos, what gave him the idea, I guess, to do videos on costume evolution. Because you think that's pretty cool.
Yeah.
And some of those early Mickey costumes, guys.
Or nightmare fuel.
Nightmare.
That's what he called them.
I remember this video right here, new Mickey Mouse costume evolution he did 2 months ago.
It says 90% though, right next to them.
It says 98%. Yeah, this is the video that we're talking about. This one right here. Let's see if I can get it. The one that you see moving. That's the latest version of Mickey Mouse costume evolution. So you can see like the first costumes,
that was from the
Ice-Capades.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were borrowed from the Ice-Capades.
Before Disney bought them.
So even Walt, on the opening of Disneyland, didn't have Mickey costumes and Minnie costumes. They borrowed them actually from the licensed use that Ice-Capades was doing.
And then later on, Disney bought them, right? The company?
I don't know, but I know they definitely did their own versions, right? And he talks about the latest version of Mickey, which you can see you saw in the preview, that they launched when they opened Shanghai Disneyland. Yeah. So, all right. Well, that was about that was 2. We got to get moving. We got more to talk about. All right. So, number 3, I'm looking for comments. What do you guys say about what we've been showing you so far? Have you subscribed, or do you already watch Alex the Historian or Disney Dan? Let us know, guys. We want to see some comments in there. All right. And let's go. Who's number 3? Em?
Expedition Theme Park.
Expedition Theme Park. Why do you like Expedition Theme Park?
He's a very good guy who does a really good job with the piano and history and stuff.
There's a common thing here, huh?
Yeah.
They do a really good job. They put a lot of work into their videos. Well, Expedition Theme Park is based in England, right?
Yeah.
And it is a channel that does basically nothing but, historical videos. And right now he's got a series out about Howl-O-Scream and Horror Nights and all that kind of stuff because it's coming up, Halloween time.
So Horror Nights is turned 31 years old.
That's right. But if you look at his channel, this is it right here. It's got 188,000 subscribers.
Okay.
And he's been building it for a long time.
Yeah.
Again, we're logged out, so it doesn't look like we are subscribed, but of course we are.
Yeah.
So if you look at some of his most popular things, it's like the troubled history of the Smiler. So he does history of theme parks and attractions around the world, even Opryland, which I remember as a kid back in Nashville. What?
Didn't Kingaland bought that and they have that screw part right there?
I don't know. That could be.
Well, that's my favorite.
Well, what's your favorite?
That one.
Which one?
The American History of the American Adventure. Oh,
this is the American Adventure in England.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a theme park in England. But we're talking about Disney. So let's talk about Disney. So he has Expedition Hollywood Studios with history of, the closed history of the Great Movie Ride, the history of Hyperion Superstar Theater, the history of Muppet Vision 3D. Some of these are older videos, but he does updates and different themes, different times. So he's got stuff on Universal. He's got stuff on Haunts. He's got stuff on theme parks in Europe like Efteling. It's just really cool.
Look at the Alton Towers.
Yes, and Alton Towers too. He's just a really, really big theme park enthusiast, right? And then also, there's his recommended channel is Super Enthused. We think they're dating. right? Well, we know they're dating, right?
Yeah.
So, but she has a great channel too. She just doesn't do history. She does more vlogging type stuff. So that
And
she's
she's
not on the list.
also a
For this one.
upbeat person.
She's what?
She's also a upbeat person.
She is. She's a very upbeat person. All righty. So why would you want to talk to Expedition Theme Park?
Well, I would like to know how he got his channel, how he came up with like the history of coming from, like how he did the logo and everything for his channel, and for the each of his categories, like the abandoned, the aquatic like extinct,
The abandoned attractions, the extinct attractions.
the open tower,
So why
the
is he focused?
Halloween.
So you want to know why he focuses on that?
No, how he started, like how he made it.
Oh, how he maybe you're talking about like how he does all the research? Okay, so like how he finds out all this information that is probably not very easy to find.
Yeah.
He does all of his research. Yeah, I think that's a really good one.
Yeah.
Because his does take a lot of research and a lot of production. He does a really good production value video. It's a lot of editing. It's a lot of music. It's a lot of graphics. He does a great job with that.
Yeah.
So that one is number 3. That is Expedition Theme Park.
Yeah.
All right. Of the what? The top Disney.
Top 6 Disney history YouTubers I would like to interview and why.
There you go. There you go. All right, guys. Number 4 is Midway.
Rod Gaming.
Rob Plays.
Rob Plays, aka Midway Main Street.
That's right. His channel used to be called Rob Plays years ago, and he changed it a couple of years ago, I guess, maybe to Midway to Main Street.
Yep.
And he does.
It's still the same guy.
That's right. And he does what?
He does Disney video.
He does Disney video. Big surprise. So here's his channel. He's 147,000 subscribers.
147 over to 150.
That's right. He's getting there close. But he has some interesting videos on subjects that probably most people don't think about, but that are really, really interesting.
Yeah.
Let's see. Oh, hold on one second. We got some things. We got some comments here. Let me jump in real quick. Skipper Dad, do you remember Action Park in New Jersey was so bad and dangerous its nicknames were Class Action Park and
yes,
Traction Park?
Oh, yes, Michael. I actually watched that video from Expedition Theme Park.
Yep.
So then the history of Action Park, or look at Yesterworld.
Well, like both could have, because a lot of people have looked at that. But I remember that. That was crazy. Not a very safety-oriented water park and thrill park, I guess. But yeah, that was pretty nuts.
Mom put Sam.
Oh, Mom Sam. Yeah, because Sam's the name of the person who does Expedition Theme Park.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Yes. And Michael says he loved great movie ride.
Yeah.
Melissa says, Emma's mom says, I also like his intro music.
Yeah.
Yep, Sir Willow is so funny. He is.
Yeah.
He is. He's a good guy.
Yeah.
And yes, that's a good channel, Midway to Main Street.
Yeah.
Well, that brings us right back to Midway to Main Street.
Yeah.
So, yeah, what I was saying was, before we ask Emma about why she wants to talk to him, is that he does a lot of series on things that probably a lot of people don't. So if you look at this one right here, for example, mosquitoes. Why are there no mosquitoes at Disney? Right? Why do we throw coins in fountains? Why Disney rides smell different? And he's got millions like this. How does Disney control mosquitoes? Almost 6 million views on that video. And it's really interesting.
Yeah.
You know, it's not a video you're probably going to go and search for, but when you see it, you want to watch it, right? So it's pretty good. So I'm assuming his name is Rob because it was called Rob Plays.
Yeah.
Does a really good job. And he has series on lots of things. So Disney history, here's Walt Disney World, how they made their own lagoon. He talks about resorts that were supposed to be built, but that never were.
And they were canceled.
That's right. He talks about the Reedy Creek Improvement District because for a lot of people, they don't realize that Disney actually has its own government that's official, and The Reedy Creek Improvement District is the organization that Disney sort of controls, right? That tells them what they need to do for permitting and safety and fire department and inspections and all that stuff. So there's a lot of backstory there that's cool that he's dug into.
Including the 1954 New York World Fair that Walt Disney himself was in.
That's right. If you like the history of the World's Fair in 1964, right?
Yeah.
There's a bunch of series on there that he has done, Midway to Main Street has done. And then where did the I'm going to Disney World Super Bowl commercial idea come from?
They're watching one of it.
Yep. And then changing the law for Disneyland. So that gets into the whole Reedy Creek. It's really interesting. There's a bunch of different series that he's done. And then he's also gone over and looked at other things like Coney Island and sideshow attraction history and things like that. And some of the channels that he recommends are DSNY Newscast, Disney Dan, and Defunctland. So you've actually, we've talked about one of those. You've interviewed Defunctland.
Wait, was it Mr. Kevin Perger at 1.05? Because it says now 1.04.
I don't know. I don't think so. Normally they don't go backwards. So what do you guys think? Midway to Main Street? Emma, tell us why you would like to talk to Rob from Midway to Main Street. What would you like to ask him? Because his channel's different than others.
Yeah.
So what would you have interesting questions for him about?
First, I'd like to ask him about his overkill walkway, because we all know he started out as playing video games,
right?
Like Minecraft.
Started out as a gamer, right? A gaming channel. That's right. And he did do Minecraft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how did that evolve into what he does now, maybe?
Yeah.
And I like the whole idea that the channel name Midway to Main Street, I think, is really cool.
Yeah.
Because it talks about learning about the history and things from the Midway and how those themed attractions and stuff have kind of made their way into, life, into everyday life, right?
Yeah.
Part of our lives. So that's really kind of cool. That's the way I see the title. I don't know if that's what he meant, but it's pretty kind of cool. And then also maybe some things about some of his videos, like where did he get the idea for the mosquito video?
Yeah.
That's a cool one. So anything else? What else? I'm sure you have a lot. When we sit down and do questions for all of your interview guests, we come up with a lot of them, and you come up with a lot of really good ones.
Yeah.
So I'm probably putting you on the spot here.
Yeah.
Because we wanted this to be fun. We didn't want this to be completely rehearsed and all that stuff. So I think that would be cool. Some of his playlists, just to let you know, he's got some on Disney and the environment and what they do with their food waste and again the mosquito thing.
You only have one minute when you're at work.
That's right. One video on Universal. Florida amusements. The history of the Disney company and what happened when they almost lost the Disney company. It was almost purchased and broken up. History of the Disney resorts and all those kind of things. So I think you would have a ton of questions for Rob, starting with his old channel and then now into what he does today.
Yeah.
That's my guess. All righty. Are you ready for... Well, wow, we're up to 1, 2, 3, 4. We're up to number 5. We're almost done.
Yeah.
All right. So number 5 is...
Offhand Disney!
Wow.
Sorry for yelling.
That was a yell. Yeah, that was definitely a yell. So who is Offhand Disney?
Sorry for yelling, everyone. I'm excited.
What
I want y'all to be excited because y'all all want this guy besides me.
What is Offhand Disney?
He's a YouTuber who's probably at the same age as me.
I think he's about your age, yes. And his name is Dallin, right?
Yeah.
And he has a channel called Offhand Disney. He has 264,000 subscribers so far. And he has great videos about, well, especially Haunted Mansion. That's probably why you like a lot of his stuff. He has a lot of Haunted Mansion stuff.
Hattie, and it's all logo.
And one of his latest videos is why this Disney merch shouldn't exist. If you can see that video down there where it says why.
He actually interviewed with Kate Krista
Yes, he did.
from 2 weeks ago
He did.
that we contact on Instagram.
He did. Yes, he did. And
So he
Kat
was
Cressida. So she did voiceover for
Constant Cataway.
Constance Hatchaway in the Haunted Mansion. Well, yeah, he's a huge Haunted Mansion fan.
He also did the little girl on the portal thing at the Tower of Terror ride.
Okay. Well, you need to be talking about the channel because we're getting off topic. What are we going to talk about here?
He does a lot of Haunted Mansion videos, as y'all know.
Yes. He's got one about the problem with Disney right now, which a lot of people have been espousing and talking about. The Disney tier ride list. Yeah. Disney ride tier list, I should say. The rarest things in his collections. That was a cute video because he talked about some of the things that he's got in his collection that are really unusual. And a lot of them are Epcot and Haunted Mansion history. And then, you know, he did a virtual ride along, a virtual skipper thing of the Jungle Cruise.
He's not the only one with the top 5 ghost sightings at Disneyland.
Yes, he has one on the top 5 ghost sightings at Disneyland, as you can see. So, yeah, he's got a lot of cool videos. But why specifically would you want to talk to Dallin about... Whoops. I'm trying to get all these controls straight, guys. Why would you want to talk to him about his channel, Offhand Disney?
I like to know how he started his channel.
Uh-huh.
I do like his old logo.
Right.
It looks very good.
And why he likes Haunted Mansion so much? Because he seems like a Haunted Mansion super fan, sort of like you.
Look.
Yep. That would be cool. We're trying to do a bunch of Haunted Mansion themed stuff next month. It would be cool if you could interview him in October sometime.
Yeah.
Ooh, spooky. So I think she might have.
I also like how he did the quote on ride video.
Yes.
So I know you other people.
He does
ride video. He does credit them.
He does credit them. He does virtual on ride videos. Narration and things.
And he uses green screen.
And he uses his green screen. And he's funny. He's got, I think one of the reasons I like his channel is he has a really good sense of humor. He's funny, sort of like Disney Dan does too. They have really good sense of humor. They laugh, they make jokes. They talk about their fandom, but they also know that they don't take it too seriously, you know, because it is something that we all enjoy. So you don't need to make it so serious, right? Just have fun with it. So I think that would be a cool idea to talk to him about that. Maybe where he gets his sense of humor from and why he's so fixated on Haunted Mansion.
By the way, Emily, I watched it earlier on YouTube.
You watched what? The Disney merch?
Yeah. It's about the old Mickey Mouse merch.
Oh, the old creepy, weird Mickey Mouse merch?
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Patrick.
And, yep, we have Michael says, yay, Offhand Disney. That's right. Yeah. Hey, and Patrick, welcome back, Patrick. Good to see you. It is always good to see you. And I'm going to look so I can see you. There you go. Do y'all remember the YouTuber? He did the videos on the Countries of World Showcase.
Is it not Yesterworld?
It might have been Yesterworld. We'll find out in a minute. Because guess who's next? And Michael says, why the name change on the channel with Rob Plays? And I think it's because he was moving into more things beyond gaming. But I think it's a good question because there may have been more to it than that. Maybe there was another Rob Plays on YouTube or something.
But there's another copy Mickey on there that's abandoned. Yeah. We on YouTube.
Oh, and Michael also has suggestion. TPM Vids and Mickey Views is also very good. TPM Vids we watch a lot. Mickey Views we watch a lot for news.
But we can't contact him on Twitter and Instagram, right?
Yes, we have.
That's what he's on. And I know Offhand Disney's on Twitter.
Yes.
Wait, is he on Instagram? I know he's on Facebook.
I don't know. He might be. We have reached out to several of these, but, you know, they're busy. There's a lot going on in the Disney world right now, as you know. So we're hoping over time we'll be able to connect.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, Emma wanted to share why she likes their channels, why she wants to interview them, what she would ask them in some cases, right? What some of those questions would be. And Also to recommend that you guys watch them if you don't already.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's go back. We're to our last Disney history YouTuber, number 6. Are you ready? Who is it?
Yesterworld!
Yesterworld.
And the host of Yesterworld is Mr. Mark.
Mark.
No, not Mr. Mark Silverman. That's a different guy.
Mark Silverman, Emma interviewed the other day, which was a wonderful interview, and he's the voice of the Hollywood Tower of Terror.
Ron Serling.
So, I think that's pretty
Well,
cool.
voice impressor for Ron Serling.
He does the voice matching for Rod Serling. That's right.
So remember that happens in the Disney park too for some characters.
It does.
Over.
It does.
I didn't realize that Ellie actually did Dory from Finding Nemo.
Oh, Ellen DeGeneres? Yes, she does Dory. That's right. Well, she did it in the movies. I don't know if they have a voice match person do it for the attractions, probably.
I think I did.
So, what about Yesterworld? We can see a gentleman going up a stair in a cartoon. Do you think that's Mark?
Yeah.
Might be, huh? I'm starting to wonder why all of these people that Emma wants to interview are guys.
A really good intro.
You guys wonder why maybe they're all guys? Maybe there's something suspicious there. Look at his face. Look at this. She's embarrassed now. Sorry about that. Let's go back to the channel. Why do you want to talk to Mark at Yesterworld Entertainment? Go ahead. Quit looking at the chat. What? Talk. It's your show.
Oh no. He does a really good job making video, including the intro and like storytelling, making animation and stuff.
That's right. He does a lot of his own original animation, which takes a lot of work, right? It takes a lot of talent. And I put this up before, but Michael said, have Emma interview Emma. LOL. We could record one. And you know who's done that? Who's interviewed himself? On Offhand Disney was Dallin.
Oh, he did it?
He did a video. If you haven't seen it, I'm surprised. He did a video where he interviewed himself. So he was on one side of the screen and then the other side of the screen.
How he did that? He did like some kind of
green screen, probably.
Ghost pepper.
No, it's probably green screen.
Pepper ghost effect?
Yeah, no, it was probably just green screen. Green screen. Okay, so what are we looking at here with Yesterworld? Why do you like Yesterworld? You talked about the animation that he does. Let's look at some other things. He's done the rise and fall of Disney's Pleasure Island.
That was his latest video.
That's right. It's a very good one. It talks about the history of Pleasure Island and what it was, which is now part of Downtown Disney. Man, I'm old. Disney Village Marketplace.
No.
Buena Vista Marketplace.
No.
Disney Springs.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I am old. The rise and fall of Showbiz Pizza Place.
No, this is the most my favorite.
Yesterworld.
The top 10 real movie props in Disney and Universal.
Top 10 movie props in Disney and Universal. The tragic fate of Disneyland's Mike Fink keelboats.
Including Disney World.
And then the troubled history of Journey into Imagination. Into your imagination, I guess.
No.
That's the one, right? And then abandoned extinct Disney attractions.
That's the one I was talking about, the restaurant where you were talking about the Eiffel Tower.
Okay, slow down a little bit. So yes, the Chicken of the Sea restaurant that was in Disneyland. Yes, that's one of the videos here. He talks about what happened to that ship when they took it out of Disneyland. And it's kind of a shame, but it was just torn apart. But it's kind of neat. There is Disneyland's unbuilt and abandoned Edison Street. There's really neat stuff that he's done. And some of the other channels that he recommends are Disney Dan, Bright Sun Films, Attractions 360, Inside the Magic, LMG Vids, and
Muggy New today with the top chorus.
Yeah, that you've interviewed. Yeah. And LMG Vids is a source of a lot of on-ride material, on-ride videos that are used by Alex the Historian also.
Oh.
Yeah, I noticed that earlier today. So yeah, so you would want to talk to Mark about what? Why would you want to interview Yesterworld Entertainment? I'm listening. Why is that?
I love how he did the video.
You like his style of videos? That he adds some humor to it also, and also a lot of facts.
Yeah.
And he liked that he does his own animation and things. So I think your questions would be about, as always, why did you start your channel, right? How long you've been working on it? Where do you get your ideas? And then also just, where'd you learn to do what you do? Because he does all that animation and everything, and that's pretty cool. And he's just a big history fan, like all of these channels that we've been talking about. And a big Disney fan like this person right here. A big Disney history fan like this person. One day we're going to do an episode where we show you the photos and video that we took when we did a trip to Los Angeles a couple of years ago to visit Walt's favorite restaurant, to visit Carolwood, the barn, Walt's barn, right at the Los Angeles Live Steamers in Griffith Park, the Carolwood Railroad, right? That is still the artifacts, I guess, are there from that, the things from Walt's collection, and then also the carousel in Griffith Park that Walt used to go to with his daughters.
Not maintained.
Well, it needs to be maintained a little better. I agree with that.
We repainted it and all.
Yeah. And then we also went and paid respects to Walt and Lillian at the cemetery there, right?
Yeah.
So we have a bunch of photos from that trip, and Emma took a day to go do that because she was and is a big admirer of Walt and the history of Disney.
Dark now.
Yes, we just went into dark mode on our screen, so it caught Emma off guard.
Oh
well. So anyway, there we are. We have talked about, there we are. So we have talked about our, and I say our because I've done all this work to help Emma's top 6 Disney history YouTubers that she would like to interview and why. So number 1 was
Alex the Historian.
Number 2 is
Disney Dan in the UK, right?
No, Disney Dan's here in the U.S.
Oh, okay.
And
After Theme Park, aka Mr.
Sam, that's right.
Midway Bakery, aka Rob Way.
That's right,
Mr. Rob.
Offhand
Disney.
Dallin is his name, right? And then lastly,
Yesterworld Entertainment with Mr. Mike.
That's right, with Mark. And those are all in alphabetical order.
Yeah.
We will put the links to all those channels in the description of this video. But Emma wanted to share those with you. We originally had a guest that was going to be on the show tonight, right? That we had to reschedule for later for next week.
Yeah.
And we're going to show that episode. It's with someone from Give Kids the World Village in Kissimmee, right outside of Orlando. We're going to talk about what they do, what their mission is. It's a nonprofit that helps to provide housing and entertainment and everything for wish kids, right?
The guy named Mr. Omar.
That's right. Mr. Omar is going to be on the show coming up this week to record anyway, and then we're going to publish it later, right?
It's Tuesday or Thursday, right?
It's Thursday. We're recording. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Do you know what time?
Yes.
Okay.
It's on the calendar.
Okay.
We have a production calendar, guys, because Emma is a YouTuber now. All right, let's see what else we got there. Michael says, I live and breathe history.
Okay.
Yes. If you don't know history, you're what? Doomed to repeat it is one of the things they say. But I think knowing history also kind of enriches your own life because you learn what other people have gone through. You've seen examples. You also get inspired to do things in the future. I think it's pretty cool. Ms. Bridget says, Emma, I have a great clips of the corpse on the lawn at the Haunted Mansion during the Halloween party. Ooh, spooky. Maybe we can use that for your Haunted Mansion episode or episodes in October, huh?
Yeah.
We're working on those. And obviously Mom likes that too. The trains at WDW are first names Walt, Lily, and
Lily? You meant Lily.
maybe so. How do you find these interesting Disney channels? That is a good question, John.
We'll put the channel name in the description after we're done.
Well, yeah, we will do that.
Mm.
But I was going to say, I think what he's asking you is, how do you find them in the first place?
Oh.
How do you find these cool channels to watch?
So you go into search and you type in the name you want to find. My Midway Commander, and you'll have to start to all details. Make sure to do that.
I still think, let me clarify one more time. I think what he's saying is, for people who like Disney history, how do they find cool channels? Whether it's these or any other ones. How do you find cool Disney history channels? Is it coming up on the suggestions on YouTube? Do you do searches for like costume history to find Disney Dan? How did you find those in the first place? How did you know they exist, those channels? I've been watching them so long, it's probably hard to remember, huh? Is there smoke? No, there's no smoke. You're doing good. Oh, no, there was no smoke. All right. Well, I think I will help you. The way I know that we have in the past is by watching things that are interesting. And of course, YouTube will give you suggestions.
Yeah.
The problem with that is that YouTube often suggests larger channels.
Yeah.
So newer channels like Alex the Historian, who doesn't have nearly as many subscribers as some of the other ones we talked about, sometimes get overlooked.
Yeah.
But we found them because we were looking at live streams and vlogs from Disneyland. We were going to Disneyland, and I think that's probably why we found Alex's. So find subjects that you're interested in, right?
Yeah.
And do some searches, but give some of the small channels a chance too, not just the big ones. Right.
Like Alex the Historian, please.
That's right. That's a good one.
Help them to get more recommended and become a bigger channel one day. Just like Upland, Offhand Disney, Yesterworld.
That's right.
So that way he can be more recommended and noted. It can be overlooked.
That's right. I don't think he's going to be overlooked as big as his channel is. Bridget says, I just type in Disney history. That's right. And Michael says, type in Disney and YouTube and click and try. That's right. Just give some channels a chance, right?
Yeah.
That's what we ask Emma, people to give Emma's channel a chance, to share it with family and friends. And if you want to see more content like this, and like Disney Trivia Live, and like interviews with amazing Disney people, what do they need to do? Emma? What do they need to do to see more like this and amazing Disney interviews and Disney Trivia Live?
Like, subscribe, and there's a white screen the video with the friends and family. Hit the subscribe button, help me get to 1,000 subscribers before November, so y'all can start watching me watching the park on YouTube instead of using another brand.
Instead of what?
Using another brand.
Oh, using another app, you mean?
Yeah.
Yes. YouTube has a requirement that you have at least 1,000 subscribers to live stream using the YouTube app at this point.
Yeah.
And Emma has almost 260, just below it.
259.
She needs like 2, I think, to get to 260. So if you're watching and you're not subscribed, you can help her reach 260 tonight.
Yeah.
Right? So subscribe and share. So yes, this has been Disney history YouTubers that I would like to interview, and why. By
me.
That was cute. That was cute. Oh my goodness.
Mom,
if she and Skipper Dad does that make Emma Gilligan. Oh.
What?
If I'm Skipper Dad, are you Gilligan? Because there was Skipper and Gilligan from the Gilligan's Island. He's got some cool references, right?
I'm not a boy.
It was a joke.
Oh,
No, you're not a boy. Emma's mom says she went down a rabbit hole.
I know.
260, one big speeding ticket. Oh my
Oh, are you talking about the Autocopia?
goodness. Maybe so. So, yes, I am Skipper Dad, aka Kevin. This is Emma, your hostess with the mostest on Talking Mickey Project, and we are thankful that you were here tonight with us. It was a different kind of video for us. We're trying new things. Since we had the cancellation and had to reschedule an interview, we thought, let's use this time to try something new. So we thank you for sitting with us tonight, for watching, for giving all those great comments, and for helping us to try something new and get the word out about her channel. We've had a great turnout tonight, and we'd love to know what you think. If there's any other suggestions you have for new video styles or new interview subjects, right? People to talk to, or new topics for Disney trivia. We have a bunch lined up all the way through October right now and into November.
Why is it a Toy Story? We can do that for Christmas, though.
But we still, that's right. But we still want to hear from you guys because there's a lot of time coming in the future, right? So go to talkingmickey.com, follow her on all the social stuffs, and subscribe because that helps us out. Helps Emma grow her channel. And
get more recommended.
And why are you doing this in the first place? Why? Tell the viewers that we have, which are wonderful friends, why you decided to do Talking Mickey Project. 2 reasons, right? You want me to help?
Yeah.
One is because you want to share your love for
Disney.
That's right. Disney history, Disney trivia. And 2, to demonstrate that people with
disability can do anything.
That's right. Amen. That's true. I think somebody's playing with fireworks outside.
Yeah, I kind of heard earlier this morning.
Oh, we got some silly people in the neighborhood. Yeah. But that's okay. All righty. Oh, I have a question. Got my own YouTube channel.
You mean how you get your own YouTube channel?
Oh, yeah. Can you clarify a little bit, Monica?
Please.
What are you specifically asking? We'll be happy to answer. And host, I will have a twinkle.
Well, that's the old style, though.
Oh, goodness. All righty. Well, I guess it's probably time. If you would, Monica, if you want to, send us a direct message.
Yeah, please.
If you want us to answer any questions, I'm sure Emma would be happy to do that.
Yeah.
Send us a direct message or post a comment here on YouTube, and we will be happy to follow up. Okay?
Yeah.
So for now, it has been, 53 minutes. We've been going a while.
Thank you, Mike, for the amen part.
That's right. Thank you for
You're
the amen part.
Awesome, dude.
He's awesome, dude.
Always be yourself.
There you always be yourself. Where are you getting all this from? You got all the sayings all locked up in your noggin, eh? Cool. Yeah. Okay, good deal. All right, well, let's hit the outro. But before we do, you thank everybody one more time.
Again, everyone, thank you all so much for watching. Make a like, subscribe, and share this YouTube channel and video with your friends and family. Make sure to hit the subscribe button if you haven't.
That's right.
And if you are a Disney fan. And make sure recommended like the video to the recommended channel so they can react and see what they think of me. And my channel, they want to react. That's right. Okay. Yeah.
So, it's time to say goodnight. And we will see you.
Everyone, next time, see you all on Wednesday.
That's right. See you on Wednesday night for trivia.
Yeah.
She